Being a CASA is such a privilege. It's second only to being a mom and a grandma, because you get to really impact families.
She's like an advocate for me. In a way, that's what her job is, but she's also more than that.
After 14 years as a court-appointed special advocate for foster care children, or CASA, Denise Wright is retiring.
CASA's job is to get to know a child in foster care and advocate for that child wherever they need advocacy, so in the courtroom or in the community.
It's serious, but it's also such an amazing privilege. Zero regrets. I'd do it forever if I could.
I know that when Denise is in somebody's life, she makes their life better. And so knowing that she has made life better for all of these children, it's one of the greatest gifts I can imagine that she has given to these children in our community.
There were lots of cases and children along the way, but one in particular stole Denise's heart.
Because she's known me longer than anybody else in the world has. She always made sure that I knew that there was somebody there for me, that somebody that really did get me, even though I felt really alone during that time.
Lizzie Myers was just 3 months old when Denise was assigned her case. Lizzie had been born with drugs in her system, her biological parents suffering from addiction and mental health issues. DHS stepped in and Lizzie was put into the foster care system. For the next 8 years, Denise would be Lizzie's CASA and the one constant in her life.
She was my first case. I was in her life for 8 years, and I think in that time she definitely lived in 6, 7, 8 different foster homes. So I was the only person that she constantly saw.
It was one of the most special connections I ever had in my life, and it was one of those things that always stayed with me. Because she's a part of me, she's a part of my heart, she's a part of my brain, kinda, she's just so special to me.
After a lengthy process lasting multiple years, Lizzie was adopted at the age of 8.
Lizzie has become a part of her family, and Denise has become a part of ours, and it's just kind of seamless.
Her parents chose to let me stay in her life.
The job didn't end when she got adopted. It was like the relationship I think is a forever relationship, which I think is amazing.
The Myers and Lizzie moved from Bend to Virginia 4 years ago, but Denise and Lizzie remain close to this day. Just this past summer, Lizzie flew out to Bend to spend a week with Denise.
She texts me now, and yeah, it's amazing. She's one of my kids. And that's not the goal of CASA, but if the adoptive parents or whoever want it, it's definitely a nice option.
She really did save my life, honestly, because I don't know what I would have done without her, or the pain I would have if I didn't have her to count on.
She has taught me just how to be in the world, because she was so broken and she still didn't give up.
With every home that I went to, she always made sure to visit me in that foster home, so I could always know that I had somebody who knew where I was.
Now after 14 years, Denise is retiring from CASA of Central Oregon, moving to the valley to be closer to her grandkids. But she's got a message for everyone watching.
If you save one child is going to be okay. I mean, how can you say one person isn't worth the world?
And Lizzie has a message for Denise.
What she's done for my heart, is just amazing. And I'm so glad that there are other CASAs out there that can do the same for other kids. And I think that's so important.
In Bend, Eric Lindstrom, Central Oregon Daily News.